Hello, boys and girls. We're here today live at the museum in Las Vegas, New Mexico. And we're recording from here a story for you that I think you're going to enjoy very much. And the name of the book is Diego, which is a biography about Diego Rivera, who was a prominent Mexican painter and muralist and activist. He was considered the greatest Mexican painter of the 20th century. His murals focused on telling stories about the Mexican society. They featured bright colors, images of farmers and laborers, and popular Mexican figures. Rivera paintings can sell for $1 million or more US dollars. The highest price ever paid for a Rivera painting was, get this, $9,762,500. Whew, that's not bad, huh? Don't give up on your painting. He would never gave up on his dream to be the best. And you don't have to give up on your dreams either. So that book is called Diego, and it is being read to you today by one of our most interesting storytellers by the name of Rock Ulibarri. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about Rock. Rock Ulibarri is a native Nuevo Mexicano, is a lifelong learner, educator, artist, and youth advocate. He is the 7th generation on his family's ranch, deep in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Protection of traditional land use on public lands is a passion of Rock's. Rock is being very humble, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Rock is a man of many talents. He built his own beautiful cabin, and he is an awesome muralist like Diego Rivera. Rock also worked with the Rio Gaina Charter School and taught at Luna Community College. As an artist, Rock coordinated the Mural History Project at Mural Park in downtown Las Vegas. He included young people and community members in the process, so it was more of a community project and not just his. After his story, Brock is going to do a tour of the murals. So we will have part 1 will be the story, and part 2 will be the overview and history of each panel on the mural at the park there. So please welcome our storyteller today, who is coming to you live from Mural Park, Mr. Rock Ulibarri.
Diego by Jeanette Winter, text by Jonah Winter. Deep in the mountains of Mexico, there was a town called Guanajuato. And in Guanajuato, there were 2 happy parents. They were happy because they had twin sons, Diego and Carlos. Y en Guanajuato había unos padres felices porque tuvieron hijos gemelos, Diego y Carlos. But Carlos soon found ill. He was not even 2 years old. This left poor Diego all alone. Then he felt ill, just like his brother. The doctor told his parents he should have a nurse. They found a woman named Antonia. She was an Indian healer. Antonia took Diego to her hut in the mountains. There was fresh air and there was sunlight. Antonia llevó a Diego a su cabana en las montañas. Ahí había aire puro. Había mucho luz. Her hut was very small, but it was a good place for Diego. Inside were magical things. There was an altar with candles and little dolls. There were all sorts of herbs and dried fruits. Antonia used these in her healing. Even while he slept, Diego breathed the vapors of her medicinal herbs. During the day, he played in the jungle. The animals were his friends. One day, Diego whistled. A parrot whistled back. The parrot became his pet. Diego grew strong and healthy. It was time for him to go home. For a homecoming present, his parents gave him some colored chalk, and Diego drew everywhere, even on the walls. He loved to draw so much, his father made him a studio. The walls were covered with blackboards. Diego drew and drew and drew, making murals that covered the whole room. Diego had a hard time at school. All day long, he daydreamed. When he got home, he played with the toy soldiers he had made all by himself, 5,000 of them. He loved everything that was colorful. He loved to go to church just to see the little paintings on the walls. His parents finally sent him to art school. He was several years younger than any of the other students. It was an honor. But art school was boring to Diego. He didn't want to draw from models. He wanted to paint real life, so he did. Whatever he saw, he painted. He painted people on the Day of the Dead. This is a day when people think about people they love who have died. He painted people at the fiestas. These are special days when people wore colorful masks and danced through the streets. One day, Diego saw a horrible thing. He saw real soldiers shooting down striking workers. But he painted that too. It was what he saw. Diego didn't like everything he saw. That's why he helped the poor people fight their war of equality. They were fighting for fair wages and a better life. Diego loved his people more than anything, almost. The thing he loved most was painting. That's why he went to Paris, the art center of the world. But in Paris, all he thought about was Mexico. Then Diego went to Italy. He saw beautiful murals inside churches. They gave him ideas. He couldn't wait to turn his ideas into paintings back in Mexico. That's when he started painting the murals that made him famous. His murals told the story of the Mexican people. Day and night, Diego painted. His friends had to climb up a ladder just to see him. One day he got so tired he fell asleep, and Diego fell off the scaffold. But he wasn't hurt. He wasn't even bothered. His murals were all that mattered to him. He put everything he'd ever seen into them. Things from Antonia's hut, things from the Day of the Dead, the fiestas, scenes from the desert, from the jungle, everything. His murals were huge. There was nothing else like them in the world. Diego Rivera became a famous artist. His paintings made people proud to be Mexican, and they still do.